Hi, this is Richard Fields with this week's Report from the Fields. It's election season, and as usual, a vote in the presidential election, other than a protest vote for Libertarian Chase Oliver, is mostly meaningless. Both Trump and Harris are promising to worsen America's already debilitating $35 billion deficit. There is a reason to go to the polls, though: propositions. Let's look at a few of them. Proposition 3 would change language in the California Constitution, which only recognizes marriage between a man and a woman. This is really just a formality. Federal law already supersedes California law on this issue, so it isn't in force anyway. Of course, libertarians believe the state should have no say of any kind on who gets to marry whom. Might as well vote for it. At least it's a symbolic step in the right direction. Proposition 6 would remove from the California Constitution a clause that says slavery is prohibited, involuntary servitude is prohibited, except to punish crime. This one is more complicated. To require those convicted of actual crime, violence against others, theft of any kind, and fraud, to actually earn their room and board while imprisoned seems reasonable. But to further punish through slavery those who are unjustly convicted of a victimless crime just adds insult to injury. Government takeover of many aspects of healthcare has resulted in stupefying increases in the cost of medical care. Prop 34 ostensibly decreases the amount that businesses administering federal and state taxpayer money spent on drug benefits can spend on marketing and overhead. Might be worth voting for or leaving blank. Exorbitant healthcare costs will be a reality until the government is removed from the healthcare market to let market forces prevail. Prop 35 is another convoluted effort to fix problems caused by government meddling in healthcare in the first place. Right now, there is a tax on health management organizations to fund paying their own doctors and nurses and other providers more because the government price controls on medical services provided by those providers is too low in their opinion. The simple solution would be to eliminate the price controls, not to continue the tax that pays the providers the difference between the price control price and what they want to charge. A no vote might inspire healthcare providers to lobby to fix the larger problem, which is government micromanaging healthcare. And it would lower a business tax, which would benefit whoever ends up paying that tax. I'm not sure how Prop 36 made it to the ballot legally because there are two issues involved. One is increasing the penalties for fentanyl dealers. That would lead to a doubling down on the drug war, which has decades of evidence that it is ineffective. The other is allowing local governments to lower the dollar standard for felony theft below $950. Right now, thieves can walk into a store with their calculators and make sure that what they shoplift is worth less than the $950 and effectively avoid legal repercussions at all, over and over again. That's ridiculous. So invigorate the drug war, let thieves steal $949.99 without repercussion. Voters have a real dilemma here of deciding which bad result is worse, or they can leave that proposition blank. That's this week's Report from the Fields. See you again next week.